Hello, thank you for tuning into this week's section of reads. This should be on the YouTube channel James13 Wicca, in case you're seeing it somewhere else. The dice and decks I'm using are listed below. Other than that, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thanks again for watching. Let's go ahead and get into your selection. Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Leo? So, whatever the current situation is, I feel like it's about to get a lot better. And that might be a complete shock. I think you've been dealing with something for quite a while. And it could be a job situation. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. Could be personal in a different realm where I've been dealing with something and I just can't get away from it. It's just not ever pleasant. I would say it's never pleasant. It seems like it's been going on for quite a while. So it's one of those things where it's like I don't really like dealing with it, but I do with it what I need to do. That's about to change. I feel like there's some more context here that needs to come in about what we're dealing with, just so I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, something's been a little. There's been some dishonesty going on here. And it's made it more difficult to deal with. I almost feel like the dishonesty is weird because it's almost like things are moving very fast at times, and it's kind of like I don't know if somebody purposely did what they did or if it's just got caught up in the moment and then didn't realize what was really going on. I don't feel like things are being addressed. And it just seems to be it's gone on for a while. It's gone on for a while. The conflict that's here is kind of shocking me that it's going to leave because I feel like it's become so norm. Like it's become a norm. Like the conflict has become a norm. Just constantly. When it comes to this subject and when you have to directly deal with it. There's the tower is coming in unexpectedly, which is typically how the tower comes in. How is it ushering in? Like, how is Leo going to recognize this when this starts happening? Things just stop all of a sudden. There's no communication. It just, all of a sudden, communication just stops. Things just stop. And it's really eerie is what I'm getting. It just, all of a sudden, it just stops, which makes me wonder why. I feel like I don't know what's going on at this point. It just, all of a sudden, it's like it cools down. So, like, if you're dealing with somebody, maybe an ex, and you have some type of connection, you have to deal with them. All of a sudden, they're not an issue. Whatever you want to do, they're like, okay. They might still be communicating, but all of a sudden, they're not fighting you. It's kind of like, okay, that's weird. Or it's a job, and maybe it's a job where it's like, it's just constantly bedlam. And all of a sudden, it's just like, it's just not an issue. Things are very easy. Things are very calm. It's kind of like, what just happened? It's eerie. It's uncomfortable because it's not the norm. The question is, like, what are you supposed to do with it at that point? Because judgment is, and it's weird because it's kind of like, I keep getting with the job thing especially, it hasn't gone bad. It's just like it's not fighting you anymore. It's like working in your direction. Instead of you, it's almost like if you were working in a preschool and the kids are constantly crazy and you're constantly having to keep up with things and pick up things and try to keep up with this and help this and do this and teach this one. All of a sudden it's like I have the support I need, and some people have come in and helped me kind of rearrange some stuff, and now the kids aren't as difficult to deal with, and it's like I have the support I need, and it's going a lot easier, and it's just like, what happened? Like, it's just the shell shock thing. And it's kind of like, I don't understand it at first is what I'm getting. It's kind of like, all right, let's see how long this lasts, because it doesn't seem to make sense. And it is a mystery, one way or another. At first, it's a mystery. What could make this easier for you is just remember where you're going and just stay centered on that. I can understand where I kind of want to figure out the mystery so I can like keep that. I want to figure it out so I can keep it. It seems like that would make sense, but I don't, at this point, it doesn't seem to be really showing itself. It seems more elusive, like what has happened, why are things different. I don't feel like wherever or whyever or whoever did whatever they did, they don't want to be seen at this point. Whatever it is doesn't want to be seen at this point. So staying focused on where you are going and just keep working in that direction. Let your energy work to your benefit. Just keep centered on your goal. That'll be the best and easiest way to do it at first. Because there's going to be questions and mysteries, and I keep getting this elusive, like, I don't want to tell Leo. I don't want to tell Leo. I don't want to tell Leo. I mean, we don't want to really back somebody into a corner where they just give you a line, or they just tell you whatever they feel like they need to tell you for you to leave them alone. Because I don't think you're going to get the truth. And if it's not going to be the truth, why bother? You know what I mean? I feel like that's the point. Could you get them to say something to you? Yes. Could you get the truth out of them? Not likely. But they'll try to find out what you need to hear to get you away from them. Because they don't want to tell you. Whatever it is, they don't want to tell you. Stay focused on where you're going. It'll be okay. There's more coming out after this. Is there different people or same people? Like, is there new people or same people? Like, what's going on? I think, the connection is just not as strong. Whatever was getting in your way, that connection is not as strong. I got the Ten of Swords on its side, and I got your card, the Strength card, also on its side. So it's telling me, like, I don't think it's really new people, quite frankly. I just feel like it's people looking at a situation differently. Something has come forward. There's some truth coming forward. Something that has been lied about has now been brought to light, and the truth is, like, unavoidable. Unavoidable. I don't think it's new people. I think it's the same people. There may be other people with ideas and helping with the situation, but there's still the core. The core is still there. So there may be assistance, but I feel like if there's assistance coming in, it may just kind of be like, it may not be exclusive to you. It may be also helping other people as well. So the core is still there, though. I feel like that's the important part. Whatever's the truth coming forward the way it is, people are more aligned with your energy than they were with the other. And maybe up to this point, they just weren't. For whatever reason, when the truth came forward, people realigned themselves. I keep seeing this one weird analogy where somebody's been lying, and maybe they lied to you, but they've been lying to other people too. And when the truth comes out and there's no avoiding it, this is what the truth is. It's weird because it's not like people are siding with you as much as they're kind of like feeling offended that they were lied to, if that makes sense. So it's like if you and this one person and this other person lied, or there's some type of lie here, when that comes true, or the truth comes forward, this person wasn't only lying to you, they were lying to a bunch of people. And those other people are offended that they were lied to. It's not like they're aligning with you, but they are kind of aligning with you, if that makes sense. They're not a difficult energy for you anymore. The energy, it does kind of match up with yours, but I wouldn't feel right saying that they're going to be buddy-buddy with you. I feel like they're sharing the journey, is basically what I'm getting. It says surrender to the journey, but I think they're sharing the journey. And they're feeling more like what you've been dealing with, they've also been dealing with. They just didn't realize it. And they've been playing along with something without realizing they've been playing along with something, and they're not happy about it. So I'm a little like, even though the Three of Cups is there with the King of Wands, and that's a very compatible energy for you, I'm just not, I wouldn't be like, I don't think people are going to be like wanting to be chummy with you. I just feel like it's not like they're going to like, let's be best friends, Leo. I don't think it's going to be like that. Let's hang out, Leo. I don't think it's going to be like that. I feel like it's going to be like, well, I can relate to that, Leo. So I'm going the same direction. We can share some of the burden once in a while. That type of thing, if that makes more sense. We can share some of the burden once in a while. But not, I wouldn't say they're going to get chummy. They're compatible. They're, working to work with you on certain things, but I don't feel like saying they would be chummy would be right. I don't think they're going to be chummy with you, which I don't think you're going to care. I don't think you're going to care, quite frankly. It might be actually, it might be better to know that. Maybe actually make it easier for you. We're like, oh, okay. Like, that might be easier for you to know that. Where you going, dice? Where you going? Ooh, justice coming in. Yeah, okay. Things are gonna have to reform. The loyalty is shifting. I feel more respectability. Something like that. It reminds me of people like when you work with people in certain contexts, or when you work with, if you have kids and you have kids that go to school, and yet there's a respectable energy between you and the people you're working with to get everything on, or hopefully it's like we're not hanging out, we're not going to get a milkshake, but we get along, we're respectable to each other, there's a certain air that's there, that respectability. Things are reforming, and justice is coming in. It's not going to be harsh for you. I don't know what it's going to be like for other people, but I don't think it's going to be harsh for you. I keep getting this something about, I feel it's around you though. There's harshness around you. Justice is coming in, things are being ripped down and built back up. There's a difference between, things being a little harsh and things being just flat out cruel. Harsh to me is kind of like, that's uncomfortable, that's a little unsettling, but I guess this is what we got to do to fix it. Versus cruel is like, that's unnecessary, there's nothing good coming out of that. I would watch out and be careful about when things get cruel. We don't want to go down that road. There's no reason to be cruel. There's like, things are harsh, but it's kind of like, listen, this has gone on long enough. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it fast. It's very upsetting, but this is going to fix it fast, and we're going to do it. It's got a purpose. Harsh, to me, when I'm going in this reading anyway, harsh has a purpose. It can be a bit dramatic. I don't think it's going to be harsh for you, but it may be harsh for others. But we want to keep an eye out for cruel. Cruel isn't serving anything. Cruel is just, there's no point. There's nothing good coming out of it. There's just mean to be mean. Be careful of that. Keep an eye out for that. And you decide appropriately what you're going to do with that, of course. All right. I'm going to shut that down there. Hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.